right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Farming Simulator. It is December still. And the reason why I came back is we've got our first load of dairy milk to get and deliver. We have 9,945. We also pretty low on food here. So we also got to fill them up on food and stuff like that. So we'll go do that. We also have 15,000 liters of slurry that we need to get rid of as well. The problem is before I noticed that, is I had already filled up this thing. So it may be January when we get it off in there because we can't, well, we can, but I don't want to put the milk in and divide the process. So I'm going to wait for the goat milk to run through and then we'll do things. I'm going to go ahead and up the time to like 60 to get some time going. But we need to get this stuff loaded up here, and then we'll go get the fabric that's ready. Also, I have this mod now, this mod released today that allows you to zoom in on interiors. Um, Before I had a lean mod that allows you to lean forward, but once you let go, you couldn't lean anymore. Uh, so what I decided to switch to this mod when it came out because the two are not compatible. You have to have one or the other. You can't have. Why is there another pallet already? I just picked up pallets. Okay, well, looks like we got a deal to pick up here. I have to flip around to get it. All right, now we have 3,000 liters. Hmm, interesting. So that breaks that. And what's going on here? Why is there a log in here? Why is there a log in this thing? That's a little strange. Can I like delete it? That's a little weird. I have no idea where that came from. So let me load that up. Huh. Okay. So with that set to that, I can't do that. So let me see if I can change the settings here for it, the keybinds for it. If not, I'm gonna have to figure out how to edit the Lua for it. And yeah, this one I have to change is the one. Um, Maybe if I do this and that. Change start mode. What is change start mode for? That one I don't know. The toggle map view. Buy new boxes. It's under vehicle work for some reason. I'm not going to worry about that one. Built harvester head. Maybe I can do this. Yeah. Nope. No, it didn't do it. Huh, it doesn't show left trigger for some reason, but it says it is the thing in the game. Hmm. Yeah, that's going to be a puzzle if I want to do that. I can't have it be that. That's not going to work. I can't have it be up. I can't have it be left. I don't think I can have it be down. No. That's not it. What's going on? That's toggle bell wrapper on and off. What if I do this, that? LB, RB plus up. That seems to work. All right. Hold on just a second. I'm not going to save the controls. And we'll go in and switch them again. And we'll just find the thing here and change it to LBRB up, which is toggle radio, which I don't want anyway. So that's fine. Save space. Oh, let me find this as well. Let me back that out. I don't want anything to do with the... No. I don't want the radio on. I don't know if it's like copyrighted music or not. If it is, shoot. Okay. I got to do that again because I didn't save it. All right. So I think this one, yeah, this one's saved. It's this radio stuff that I didn't save. Space. All right. That should be it then. So I should be able to put this back now. And if I wanted to, I could do that. LB, RB, and up. Lets me do that. And if I want to, since I'm looking like over here, I can push down and it resets my camera, which is the main reason I got the mod. The main reason I got the mod is to be able to do that. It's really, really freaking convenient to be able to reset the camera to what you want it to be. Now, the other thing you can do with this mod is you can like zoom really, really far out. Once I get onto an open road heading towards the stuff, where are we selling this stuff anyway? The goat milk bottled, the farmer's market. Okay. That's where I wanted to go anyway. The fabric is done. So we need to go do that. Oh, time has just passed us by. So I'm going to slow down the time, and I'll also turn on the lights here for us. I was wondering why it was so dark. It's actually 16:47. It's now 4 o'clock in the evening. So yes. So yeah, as I was saying, you can really zoom out. Like really, really far. You usually can't zoom out that far. And you can also zoom in. Like we can actually see inside of our deal. We can zoom in so far. Yeah. If we wish to. Yeah, time was passing us by while we were messing around with the controls. So let me check something real quick before I go anywhere. Is there another one already done? No, another pallet isn't done. I thought it would be by now. Yeah, we're not out of products. It's gonna be done in a few minutes. If I speed up time, it'll be done in a few minutes. Um okay. We're gonna just turn around and head back to pick up that last one. It'll be the last one. There ain't gonna be enough to make another 1,000 liters, I don't think. Oh. And to make sure it gets done, I'll go ahead and speed up time back up to 60 again. We'll just do a night drive selling our things. Probably be done about 1800. There'll be another pallet out there. I don't think there was enough time for one at 1700. 41 degrees outside right now. So the year 4. If you're wondering how I got all that extra information on my bar up the top right, it's a mod that just released today. I think it's called Extended Info, and that's what it does. It gives you the year, the temperature outside, the highs and lows for the days, and stuff like that. Yep, there's the palette right there. It actually was enough time, huh? Yep. Why is it being strange? It was being strange for some reason, but I should be able to turn the time back down to 3. So what's the Yeah, there ain't enough in there for it, so we could technically turn that off. Yeah, we'll do it when we get back from going and going to take this stuff up and getting the fabric sold. So this goes off to the farmer's market, so we'll go ahead and take that up there if it's still the same. Goat milk bottled. Nope, it's the restaurant now. Okay. All right. So we're going to the restaurant instead then. Uh, need that tag. Don't know where it is. So we'll go take care of that. We'll come back. We'll grab the milk, the slurry, get all that sold to where it needs to be sold to. The milk is going to go into our dairy deal, of course. It's not actually going to be sold. And it's going to be turned into bottled milk, because even though the cheese is actually the most profit you can make with it, it takes longer. And the price increase is, while it is decent, I don't think it is much as bottled milk is. Bottled milk basically doubles your money or even more. I think if you sold regular milk at if you just sold milk at the highest price, cow milk at the highest price that you could, you get like 2,000 something dollars with it. If you when you bottle it and then go sell it, it increases the price up to 10,000. Um, so take that 2,000. I think is I can't say for sure if that's the price. I think that's what happens there. Also, is this the correct deal or is it further up? No, this is the correct one. Okay. Uh, I think that's the correct numbers. I can't remember for sure, but it was some kind of major increase in price for the bottled milk. And while the cheese does increase its price, I don't think it increases the milk increases in price as much because you use more of the milk to make less of the cheese. It's still the most profitable one, the cheese is, but you can still make the second best one is the bottled milk. The butter is not even worth trying, they say. Unless you're going to be using the butter, I think, to make something else. I think you can make something else with the butter. So it's a whole process. So we'll go over here and have a sale. I should be able to just undo the fashion detention belts. Go. Let's head out this way and head over to the spinnery and grab the fabric. We do have like 5 fabric again already in December, and the spinnery only just finished the uh, the fabric today. So we're at the point where we're making 5 fabric, it seems like, before the spinnery empties itself. So that's pretty good. My next big money purchase besides equipment is going to be expanding our goat and sheep farm. What I'm thinking about doing is, I was going to clear out all those trees and I still am. I'm just wondering, if I want to edit that barn, that goat or sheep barn, I'm going to have to sell it and repurchase it because I can't edit the fence. You can't edit the fence of it. It's kind of dumb, but you can't edit the fence of it again to make it bigger like you could in real life. So yeah, I'm going to have to delete it and put it back. I don't know if I'll try and get all of my money back for it or not. Say it's a government fund to increase the size of your fields to increase your yield and stuff like that. I don't know what I would plan on doing with it. Um, Um, and I was planning because the reason why I was also going to do that is because I could justify getting the money back a little bit also because I was also going to build another one anyway. I was going to separate the goats and the sheep. Probably keep the sheeps where they are, just modify it so it's bigger and takes up all of that little field right there, and then put the goats somewhere else. I'm still trying to decide where I would want to put the goats. So there's that. Where are we going to sell the fabric? To the playground. Okay. That's the one all the way at the bottom of the map past our farm. The last time we did a night delivery as well when it was snowing. Speaking of snowing, we're about to get some real life snow overnight tonight and in the morning. So may not be going work tomorrow early. Depends on how the boss feels. He sent out an email yesterday saying he may not need to come in until 11, depending on how the weather does. So we'll see how it goes. I may be making more videos tomorrow. Of course, if I do not have to go into 11, it's still going to be a pain in the ass because now I'm on a time crunch to get what I usually do in 8 hours done in uh 6. 3 less hours, I think. Yeah, 3 less hours. So yeah, that's always fun. Coming through little sleepy town. Don't go this way this time. Train's coming through, so we're gonna have to wait on the train. There it goes. Is it going to raise before I get there, or am I going to have to go through another way? No, they raised before I got there, so that's good. All right. We're up to 152,000 right now. That's pretty good. $208,000, not bad. All right, so now this is where it gets tricky. Because this is a very narrow ass road for this truck. And then I take a left here. And we're back on the way to our farm. All Alright, let's park the truck over here. I've started just parking it over here near the dairy because usually we're picking up stuff from the dairy before we go anywhere. Put it over here, open up the side, turn it off. Whoops. Gotta turn off the lights because turning off the truck does not turn off the lights. All right, we're going to do the vent. Oh, lots of light on the vent here, as you can see. Gonna head out over to cows, pick up all their stuff, sell the slurry, and put the milk into the dairy. We'll do the dairy first, get that running. Still need to edit this over here and get this turn better for us. $10,000 liters, nice. All right, so our first delivery of milk is coming up. So before we get over there, I need to go into here, go to productions, dairy, go down to goat milk and deactivate that and turn on milk bottled. And so we can like, with the mod, we can go over here and like look at our dashboard. So we can see what all it says on it. So this is the dashboard. Really nice looking, isn't it? And you can get, if you have like a tablet, there is a mod, there is a app for a tablet. You do have to pay for it. It's called Sim Dashboard, I think. And you can have like that whole layout right there. You can like build it in that thing and let you do things. It's kind of like a push button. I got my Stream Deck thing here that I use for like quick actions that I want to do instead of like having to do a key combination on the controller or the keyboard. Nope. I'm gonna go ahead and get it all. So we're gonna go back and get the last of it as well. So we had 10,000 liters of milk, should turn us into 20,000 liters of bottled milk, if I'm not mistaken. Doubles it. 480 cycles per month, 10 milk to 20 milk. So 1,000 liters to 2,000 liters is how it goes. And it only produces in thousands of liters. So we should get 20 pallets worth of milk out of that. If I'm right on the math, I should be. I don't know why I wouldn't be, you know, because it doubles the milk. So putting in 10,000 doubles it to 20,000 liters, which is 20 pallets because they only come out at 1,000 a pallet. So that's going to be working for a while. So before the next time we do something, I need to get another deal going, another dairy going. And I'm not going to worry about, I'm not going to do like I did the last time. The last time is I was upset that you couldn't buy the dairy that's already on. That's already on the map. You can't buy it. to use it as a production. You can only sell to it. That's all it is. It's a sell point. So I said the government subsidized my deal because the map is broken. It should be able to purchase that and use it as a dairy production, but you can't. So I'm not going to do that this time. I'm actually going to pay full price for another dairy since I can afford it anyway, which might be actually pretty soon. Probably as soon as I be able to sell this milk. It might be enough money wise. We'll have to see. But there's still so much we need to buy. We definitely need to get a bigger seeder. If I can, I would like to get it as a direct drill so I don't have to buy a cultivator or anything like that. The reason why, if you're wondering why I don't want a cultivator, is because it just takes more time. If you direct drill, you're just placing the seeds directly in the ground without having to do a cultivation first. And since you don't have to do a cultivation first, it saves you time. Because you basically have to go over the field twice if you're cultivating it, if you don't have a direct drill. So we got that dropped off. Let's head over and get the slurry and sell that for, I don't know, $1,000 maybe. Might be enough for $1,000 worth of slurry. Get that sign out of the way. It's in my way. Okay, so where are we going to sell the slurry at? At the we got to go all the way up there. No, I'm just going to the animal dealer. I'm not going all the way up there unless there's like $150 difference. Um, I don't know if slurry would be in here or not. Yeah, there it is. Biogas plant is $111, and the liquid manure at the thing is 109. So yeah, it's like $3 difference. I'm going to the liquid manure, which is the deal at the animal barn out behind the animal barn. For only a $2 difference, I'm not taking that long of a trip. It is not worth it. We'll make about, I don't know, 850 to, yeah, 894. I didn't think we would hit 900. Go back and get the last of it and put this tank back, and then we can go and grab a trailer and fill it with some food to give to our cows. And they should be good to go for, I don't know. I think I didn't I bought them back in July and I haven't filled them up yet. So, July, August, September, October, November, and now December. So 5 months I can go without feeding them. I think that leaves like 300 or something. 364. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about selling that much. Yeah, that was a waste of money, the manure thing. I knew it would be, but just in case in the off chance that they fix it. But even if they fix it, I'll probably have to pick it up and put it back down. Um, but yeah, 5 months. I'll have to start feeding them more as they have more of them because as soon as they rebirth, they're going to birth 20 cows. So we're going to get 20 cows, 20 more extra cattle. So they're going to go through the food twice as fast. So it's going to go down to probably around, I'll have to feed them around every 2.5, 3 months, probably every 3 months. And then they'll birth themselves again for another 20, all the way up to, I don't know if I can see it off in here. Yeah, I can't see how many I can hold off in here. I think it's like 70 or something I can hold in that pen. So after about 2 births, they should be almost full. If it's like, I think it's like 73 that thing can hold, or is it 60 something? I can't remember. We'll have to see. All right. Let's deliver this over here. The turning radius is atrocious on this thing, but I still like it. All right. Let's do this so we can drive the tank off into where it needs to be. Disattach. Let's head to the farm, grab a trailer, and get some food for them. Might regret this later, but I'm only going to take the one trailer. Let's check it out. Let's see how much we made. I haven't even looked to see how much is in here in a while. So, how much do we have? We have over 1,600,000. Wow. Out of space on our total mixed ration. Yep, we got 406,000 something liters of hay, 88,000 liters of grass. And we have 660 something thousand total mixed ration in that one. Let me open the cover. We're not going to grab it out of there. We're going to grab it out of this thing. All right, so we're looking for total mixed ration. Start. Need around 35,000 liters. Well, less than, but we'll get 35,000. 3, 4, 6. That might be enough to fill it up. Maybe. Close the cover. We have more than enough total mixed ration. And like I said, that was from all that silage, straw, and hay that we had from all those harvesters. That was not me adding anything or anything like that. That was just what we had. And that production does not double it, it just processes it. If you go and look at it in the deal, let's see, go over here, go to this. It takes 400 silage, 350 hay, and 250 straw for 1,000 total mixed ration. If you, so let me see about the, let me do some calculations real quick here. So our deal was that, okay, so that's 7,000 liters of silage. Wait, no, let me do this instead. 14,000 liters of silage, 10,000, no, another 14,000 liters of hay, and 10,000 liters of straw. That all totaled together into the forage mixing machine at 43,000 liters. That's not how much those add up together. They added up to 14 plus, let me get my calculator out to make sure I get this number right. So 14,000 plus 14,000 plus 10,000 equals 38,000. So you get an extra extra 5,000 by mixing it in a forage wagon. You get an extra 5,000. That's how much I usually put off into it. 43,000 worth of total mix ration. That was 4 silage bales, 4 hay bales, and 2 straw bales. So that's what the numbers all added up to. If we take 1,000, I'm gonna have to figure this out. So 400, 350 plus 250 equals 1,000. So those numbers all add up to 1,000. So it's even. I actually think I'm making less. I actually think I'm making less. Because if we put in, yeah, if we put in our bells ourselves, we get 5,000 extra. In here, we get 1 for 1. So 400, 350, 250 all totaled together for 1,000 total mixed ration. We're actually making a little bit less, apparently. It's just we don't have to mix it ourselves anymore. All right, so we need to tip Grain Door. Reason I tip Grain Door is because it doesn't rise up so high. Figured if I tip it back, it would raise it up and crash it into the ceiling. But there they go. And we had 942 liters left. Okay. I was hoping that we would have enough to fill it up at 34.6. So yeah, we're making we're making less total mix ration than we would the other way around, I think, if the numbers are true. Because that's what I was doing. I was mixing 4 silage bales. That's 3,500 liters each. That totals up to 14,000. Because 2 of them total up to 7,000. And then the hay bales are the same at 3,500 liters. So that's That's another 14,000 for 4 of those. And then 2 straw bales is 10,000, 5,000 liters each. So yeah, we're actually making less, which is actually fine with me because I'll make less to get rid of the tedium because it was really freaking tedious trying to get that thing working correctly. Get all that stuff in there every time. It was a little bit tedious. Yep. Okay. Now we're probably also going to have some wool and goat's milk that we need to worry about here. I'll do that in just a second. Run over here and see what we got. Oh. Turn off the lights. As soon as I noticed the flashing, yeah, it's kind of buggy on that light, isn't it? On some of those lights. Strobing a little bit. They're doing okay on food. We can skip them if we need to. Yeah, we got a deal of, let's see here, 1,000 liters of wool and 662 liters goat milk. Carry it on my back. Transfer it to my front and we'll run it over here. So that'll be 6 pallets of wool. Is that 9? No, that's 9. Damn. Okay. Well, we got something else we got to do. We got to go deliver our 9 pallets of wool. I didn't know we was this close. I thought we were at 6 pallets. I thought we were at 6 pallets. Wow. Okay, well, we got to go back and get the spinnery again. I did not know we were that close to it. We were that close to not needing to. If I had just waited, we could have just kept a spinnery. Huh. I wonder if we're going to be that close every time. If I could just keep the spinnery from now on. That'll be interesting if true. Well, we got another night trip to do before we go for the evening. That's fine. That'll fill out that hour-long episode I usually like to get. It's profit day. It's profit day. We're up to 210,121. How much was it for nope, that's not it. I have to do this. How much is it for a dairy again? $210,000, so we're right there on the edge. Okay, so after the next time I sell this fabric, and some of this milk, we should be having enough money to buy that other dairy that I want. That way we can keep the cow's milk and the goat milk separate. You know what? I'm gonna put it up here next to the cows. Put it up here next to the cows. Why not? It'll save a lot of time on the trip. I don't need to do it until till all that milk over there is processed. Don't need to do it until then. So, yeah. Till all that milk is processed. So, yeah, that'll be another couple of months. So, maybe by the time the barley is ready to harvest is when it'll be ready. Um, we also have the silage coming up in March, where I cut the grass and turn it all into silage and sell that. Won't be able to sell it until sometime in April because it's got to dry. Or I could just throw it off into the thing and turn it into silage that way. That's right. I forgot about that. I don't have to bale it if I don't want to. I could just throw it off in there. Hmm. If I do that, I'm going to have to do some finicky things, though. In that I mean that I'm going to have to make sure my total mix ration process and my is turned off because I don't want to use that silage for it. Because there's no need to make any more total mix ration for a while. We're probably good for a year if we're lucky. And I forgot to check how many cows go in that barn. We'll check it on the way back. We'll check it on the way back. Because that's going to be an interesting thing to find out is how many I can have. I think it's that 73 number. I don't think I got above, I don't think I hit 80. It's going to be expensive to buy the spinnery if we're getting to the point where we can almost completely keep the spinnery full, then we want to look at getting the spinnery and doing that. We will definitely keep it full as soon as we expand our goats. Just shoot like 3 more goats or 6 more goats, we would definitely be having more than enough. All right, so let me get out and run over here. Release that again. Turn on the wool. Yep, it's gone. It should be in here, and it is. Okay, cool. How's our milk doing? We have 174 liters of goat milk bottled. Regular milk bottle, we're at 505. Okay. Now it is 10 to 20. So it's not going to be 1 for 1, so we're not going to get 20 pallets out. I was kind of exaggerating, but basically you do double it. Um so basically you'd have to take how much you have, which I had 10,000 liters, divide that by um divide that by the 20, I think. I don't know. My brain isn't working. I'm too tired from work. We're going to go ahead and go this way, actually. I should have went the other way that I know a lot easier. But we're going to go this way. Is it? Oh, that's not the way I want to go. Got to go up here. Go back the way we came. I was gonna go the other way, but I missed a turn for it. So we're just gonna go back the way we came. We'll just cross the river again. Very foggy tonight. Luckily, they decided not to follow the instructions for the ferry because the ferry's not supposed to be working after 8 o'clock. It is now 2000 after 2000, so it's definitely after 8 o'clock. So while that's crossing a ferry, let's take a look here. Yeah. Um. Why do I have 82,000 liters of milk? That's a little strange. I don't. Why do I have 82,000 liters of milk? I put like 10,000 liters in. I didn't put 82,000 liters in. Yeah, it's off in here. I can get it back out if I wanted to. So that's good. But that's a little weird. That's a really off number right there. I have no idea where that 82,000 is because that's supposed to be like 10,000 liters of milk. Do not ask me, man. I don't know what the hell that came from. That was weird. I mean, there's no way the cows have already made 82,000 another 70,000 liters of milk. There's no way. Like I said, we're going to stop by, so we'll figure out for sure if they've made 70,000 liters of milk, but I don't think they have. I'm not sure where that's getting that extra 70,000 liters, actually 78,000 liters of milk from, because I don't have any other cows, and I don't have any other storages on the map either. Yeah, there's only 30 liters of milk in here, so I don't know where that's coming from. A straw's okay for a little bit. I could go ahead and, you know what? I might as well go ahead and get it and put that off in there, some straw. I have to go get the scent, or we can get the Vatra this time and take it out of our deal. It's a little weird. I'm not gonna lie. I wonder if it's just a bug. It's got to be just a bug or something. I wonder if it's a visual bug or if the game actually has that number in there for some reason. It's a little strange. Excuse me. Sorry. And the Vatra also has a nice light setup as well for things. All right, so this time we're going to use the Vatra. Go hook up to the trailer over here and grab some straw out of our storage here. It's the night episode. I think that's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it the Night Prophets and see how many people watch it. All right, so here we are. So start filling. Give me straw. There it is. We don't need that much. I think we only need like about, I don't know, 5 to 8,000 liters. Try 7,400 and see how it is. Close the cover. Whoops. That was a little weird. Accidentally pushed the right on my D-pad on my controller. There's also another mod that I saw that I downloaded, but I don't know if we're going to use it during this map or not, this playthrough. It's another production deal. It does some extra things, but I don't know if I want to, I don't know if there's anything in it that I really want to use. We might place it down to look at it and then probably delete it off the map and just get our money back. Look at all. How much am I missing then? Oh, I needed like about 3,000 liters more, huh? All right. Well, we'll go and grab another 5,000 liters. We'll just make sure it's all full as much as we can. Even though we can completely ignore the straw. I don't think you need the straw for slurry. I think you just need the straw for manure, and then of course the manure doesn't work. So it doesn't it doesn't say it impacts their health. It doesn't say it does. It might though. So you maybe can't ignore it. We'll have to see. Diesel in my vehicle. Silage, grass, hay, straw. 4663 might be enough for us. Yes, I know I'm ignoring how many cows I can hold. I'm still too obsessed with doing this stuff first before I look. Oh, that's the wall. All right. So how many? We can hold 71. Okay. So we can hold 71. So they can give birth 2 times and a little bit extra, and they'll be done. We have 2,000 liters of straw we can just put back in there. That's good. Okay. So yeah, they'll give birth to 20 cows. There'll be 40, another birth at 20 cows of 60, and then another birth of 11 cows. And it'll be full, which is fine with me. I don't think we're going to need more than that many. I want to see, I might eventually go up to 100, but I want to see how much milk that gives me every, every day, month now. There it goes. I don't know if this might have to be on the other side, yeah. I got some vehicles I need to repair as well. Run back over here and see what's going on at the goats and sheep barn. 7,000, so they're fine. That's almost full. What's this one looking like? 697. 771. All right. So, yeah, this is my plan here, is to expand this back all the way to this road. Get rid of all these trees, of course. Span this all the way to the road and the road over there as far down as I can. And that's going to be our sheep portion. I'm not totally sure yet where I'm going to put the goats. I'm thinking about deleting that hay barn and putting the goats over there. I'm going to have to do a lot of terraforming, I think, to get it all smoothed up. To be able to do that, we'll have to get rid of all these trees in this area because I want to go all the way up to the road and stuff. I might delete this windmill as well. This windmill is actually not the base game windmill. I've actually deleted the base game one and put in a modded one because I don't know if they've ever fixed it, but this charged you money when you wanted to get water. There was a modded one out on Nexus Hub that made it where the water was free, but I think they've since fixed it, so I'm not totally sure. But I'm planning on getting rid of that most likely and getting all this trees and this right here. Probably this tree as well. Probably have to move the light somewhere. I kind of want to keep it, but try to move it. And just turning this whole area into the goat section is what I'm thinking. Can't get rid of that. That's not available to get rid of over there, which is annoying. But it is what it is. Let me go and save my game, and we'll go to the next day, and we'll call it a day. Well, call it an episode, I guess I should say. Let us see what is in our deal. Oh, yeah, I forgot this was off in here. For $180,000, I could get um a tractor, a 445 horsepower tractor. Thank you. And this is the what do you call it? The cotton harvester by Case. And this is a forage harvester header. Huh. It's a forage harvester header. Wonder what it goes on. So John Deere. See, that's another thing I don't like. You can't get combinations in here. So we go to forage harvesters, headers. This one. What's the combinations? Goes to the 9000 series. Oh, okay. So you can get you a nice little small $29,000 header, or you could, but you also have to pay $500,000 for a forage harvester as well. $625,000. That goes to the 659,000 chrome. That goes to any of them. Okay. New Holland goes to New Holland. This can be put on that. Yeah, we haven't gotten a good forage harvester mod. There is a lot of forage harvesters that are cheaper than any of this. They're just not available. You gotta wait for somebody to make a mod for them, and they haven't yet. So, yep, that's what I'm kind of hoping somebody comes out with next is a cheap forage harvester, so I can start doing forage harvesting stuff if I want to. Ooh, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pallets. Probably one more can spawn before I have to pick it up. Still says 82,000 liters of milk. Let me go see what it says over here for milk. Yeah, still got 10,000 liters in there. It's a little weird. All right. So, yep, I'm going to just pause it here. Well, not pause it. I'm going to end the episode here. And when I next come back, I will have more money and we'll start putting down like the new dairy for the cows and and what do you call it? Uh, we'll see about getting the goats and sheep separated as our next things. All right. So thank you for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Y'all have a nice time, whatever time it is in y'all's part of the world. Bye.